Listen, I have an idea.
It's how I feel when you make lemonade. Whatever today has given you. 511 headaches, still call it Thanksgiving. True.
Welcome to another edition of the Super Dupa podcast. I'm your host, Rob Griggs, here with the super producer, McMahon.
Yes. What's going on, Rob? How you doing, man?
I'm good, my man. How about yourself?
I am doing very well. Glad to be here.
Listen, I always wonder, like, if your parents or your sisters listen to the pod and they hear me say McMahon, they like,
Okay.
I was going to ask, I was like, what is he calling you?
My dad questioned me about it one time, but it was
yeah.
one of those things where he said something and then someone else jumped into the conversation and asked something else completely different, and we never got to talk about it. I never got to answer the question. But he did ask me about the McMahon thing.
I was like, don't he know? Don't Rob know your real last name, son?
Are you
What's
ashamed?
wrong with that?
Are you ashamed of my last
name? Of the full name I've given you, son?
No, that is not it. There is a reason we say that.
I have wondered that. I was like, I know his folks have heard the show. Everybody was like, McMahon, what's happening? Please tell them. I love your parents, man. So please tell them.
Yes.
So thank you for checking out the Super Duper Pod. We do not take your listens lightly. Make sure you follow us on all socials, SUPA, DUPA, POD. What up, Sarah? And online at hp53productions.com for our herch. You can find additional content since our own McMahon with the Easy Smoking GM podcast. What was the other podcast you had that used to be on there? I forgot the name.
That was another one?
Yeah, I think it was. It's dead now. Oh well.
No, talk about the father good.
There we
podcast.
go. I kept saying dads, and I was like, is it dad speak?
No.
Dad's what?
No.
Father good, right?
There was our buddy Brian had the dad jeans.
Yeah, but and again, this inside joke, but like if you know, I can't call him his name. No, we used to call him. If you know B-Jax, you know the other thing I was gonna say.
Yeah, I know what you're gonna say.
I can't say that one. That's an inside joke for real. No, can't say that one no more.
Yeah.
So, but B-Jax, if you know him, silliest guy in the world, always got a joke. Remember the whole poll he would randomly do? So, guys, you in the woods, what would you pick? So, but then you listen to his podcast, and he's like, "So this is Brian. We're talking about the soliloquies of fatherhood." I was like, "What? Who's this dude?" Shout out to Dad J's podcast that are no longer in existence, but we still rolling. Check us out. Follow us on YouTube at HP53 Productions. Again, check us out. Like, subscribe, share, get the numbers up. Sarah told me we hot in Nigeria, kid.
Really?
Yeah, Nigeria and the UK. I think that's what she said.
Yeah, I know the UK were huge there.
Yeah. What's up, blokes? Yeah. Hope to watch the World Cup, Guff. And also, they say the ladies are checking us out on the pod. So what's happening, ladies? You know what I'm saying? And we're having a good time on the pod. So thank you for checking us out. Make sure you check us out, like, subscribe, share, all that fun stuff. So as we got a quick one today. We're gonna get right to it, but there's a story I meant to tell you last week that I have to tell you because it was like a part two. So I know I told you I took the boys to Williams, had a blast, it was a great time, 25th year reunion. However, I forgot to tell you. Shout out to my homie Nick, her husband Dave. I love them dearly. They got two sets of twins. I call it Nikki two pair. And so we saw them down on Spring Street. That's the downtown of Williamstown. It's about 3 blocks long. So it's a nice busy street. I see Nick's. I saw somewhere else. Anyway, saw her go run. We hug, blah, blah, blah. Now, her daughter is about the age of the Chipmunks, and then her daughter had her friend there with her. Had a nice little flower in her hair. Okay. Nice little cute girl, right? Now, I got A and C with me. I'm thinking nothing of it. I'm seeing my friend. All I hear is, have I met you before? And I'll go, who said that? So I look back. It is Chase Lewis. I went, what? And I got to tell him all the time, use your real voice, because he got a nice deep voice. He always doing his little kitty things, little Michael Jackson thing. He went, so have I met you before? Fam. I went, and so I look at my friend Nikki, because it's like, ain't we right here? He got no shame. I'm his whole father. He did not care. Clearly, he had to take his shot. He goes, S. Then he goes, I like that flower in your hair. I went, what? This, I mean, wow. All the darts. Sheath is empty, dog. He ain't got nothing back there. Yeah, no, quiver. I'm sorry. Quiver is empty. He ain't got nothing back there, dog. And so I'm looking like, this is disrespectful. I am right here, son. Like, wait till I leave or something. He's like, Dad, I only got one shot.
That's it.
Only got one shot. So then, I guess niggas went, okay. So, they talking. He walk away. He go, Dad, I think I got a crush on her. You think? I couldn't tell, son. I couldn't tell. So I go, all right, what's her name, dog? He said, oh, no. I say, oh, son. That's the first thing you ask is what's your name? You getting the flowers? Do you know me? You ain't even ask her name. No, I got to give it to my sons. Go ahead. You got to see that question.
No, I was going to say, man, I mean, the lead off of have I met you before? Where did that come from?
So here's the thing. The boys got similar lines, but they inverted. So Chase goes, have I seen before? Aiden goes, do you remember me? But now Aiden does the older women. They fall for it every time. He goes, do you remember? And I peeped this game. He does it to women that he finds are cute. And listen, he ain't been wrong yet. So when he does it, it's like a very attractive woman. And he goes, do you remember me? And then it happens every time. She goes, no. He goes, well, I'm Aiden. And it'd be like, and they just go, oh, he's so sweet. I'm like, bro, I'm in the street. So do you remember you remember me? Don't work the same for Dad. Don't work the same.
Nah.
Ain't working the same. Ain't working the same. I ain't cute enough.
You're not cute enough any longer.
Nah. They could cook them both with both. So now check it out. We see the girl. So he ain't get a name. I was like, fam, you messed up. You ain't get a name. You got a whole phone. I ain't have a phone. I was your age. I would have had the number written somewhere. You ain't got nothing. All right, what it is. So see him again. This is when we saw him on Spring Street. See him again. And I go, all right, son, remember her name. So, he goes see it. They run out. He say, Dad, can I was like, be the kid. He goes, just stay in this radius. I've been 14. Just go ahead, do what you know what I'm saying? And I said, don't do nothing stupid. Don't do nothing crazy. And then he's like, all right. And he left. Came back. What's her name, son? I don't know. Don't you have one job? You still didn't get a name? I said, well, hey, listen, you had your nice time. It's all good. Got it. So, all right, fast forward. Boys, we had a boys' night again because Brooklyn was back in school and the boys were out. So they were with me. Excuse me. Shout out to Evergreen Social out here, 95th, West 95th Street. You got a lot of board games and whatnot in there. So it's a real cool place. So we're in there, right? And I see, so Chase used to sing in a choir, Beverly Uniting Voices Choir. And I saw one of the moms there. And I knew one of the moms there. She's the mother of a daughter that Chase had a little crush on. Sweet girl. She could sing too. Real great singer. So I didn't say nothing because I knew he was going to freak out because he had been talking about like, I wish I could see her. I want she going to be in my camp this year. Yeah. I don't want to say names. So we'll call her Cindy. Right. Okay. So I see her. I see everything. So I was like, it's gonna happen. She's gonna see him. It's gonna be a thing. I'm like, okay. So we were talking, son. What you do is how you talk. Be relaxed. Don't be crazy. Be funny. Don't be crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Get it together. So now the place, it's like a bookshelf of games. Now Chase is tall, right? But I can only see like his eyes. So he stands up and I see the girl look and go, that's Chase. I see her saying to Mom, that's Chase. She's like, she's like, go say hi. So the girl is like walking to Chase. He has no idea she's showing up, right? And then she goes, hi, Chase. And I see him, eyes get big. And he looking at me. I'm like, I go, stop looking at me. Look at her. Something. He goes, Dad. He comes around the corner, leaves her. Dad, it's Cindy. Son, I know. Go back to the shelf. Why are you here? So then he knocks over some game. I'm like, oh, son, you just falling apart. This is horrible. Ah, man. And so then they talk for a little bit. Then he just leaves. And he walks somewhere. And I said, dude. I said, Chase, come. It's like, come on, time out. Coach, yeah, come on back to the bench, dog. What happened? He said, Dad, I got nervous. I'm sorry. I got nervous. I didn't know what to do. I said, son, it happens to the best of us. It's cool. Check this out. She's leaving, okay? She got to leave the place. We got here after her. She's going to leave before you have an opportunity to wrap this up in a better way than you started, okay? Cool. Sure as you're born, it happens. And I said, now when she leaving, that's when you ask her, what's she doing this summer? What's happening? So she leaving. She stopped by, the mom waves. I wave at the mom. They stay talk. He goes, so are you going to do the camp this summer? She went, yeah. He went, yes, and turned around. I said, what's your last? You sure you my yeah, we're gonna work on this son. But shout out to my son. He trying his best.
He's doing all right, man.
Doing his best, man. Listen, I got two brave boys. I must say, they are not shy. And if they like something, like they are not shy at all. And how the execution might fall apart, but they are going to try their best, man.
They putting in the effort there. I couldn't do that till I was 30. So
it was shot. I mean,
the stuff
in Massachusetts was, I mean, when you hit it with a dude, I mean, have I seen before? I love the flower. Yeah. I was like, dude, stop it. Use your other voice. What's happening today, man? So, all right.
That's all right.
Hey, man. Yeah, shout out to my sons. So listen, I'm making fun of them now. I'm gonna be like, hey, listen, young lady, please leave my house. Like, get away from my door, man. I'm about to call the police. So, everybody's favorite game, Ez versus everybody. You did well last week. Co-pilot was tripping. Gonna use Claude. But this week I got you, man. Moving forward, we're gonna try this differently.
You're gonna try to stump me. All right, let's do this.
So, got you, man. So a couple of different questions. So first one, about the summer blockbuster heat check. Which summer blockbuster still holds the record for the highest grossing opening weekend in the month of July? Is it The Dark Knight, 2008? Spider-Man No Way Home 2021, Avengers Endgame 2019, Barbie 2023, or Deadpool and Wolverine in 2025? Sorry, 2024.
I know The Dark Knight had a really good opening. And Avengers Endgame. I mean, everybody was waiting on that. Right?
Yeah.
And Barbie was a big Barbie. You had, remember, it was Barbie and Oppenheimer.
Mm-hmm.
What did they call it?
Oppenheimer, I think.
About yeah.
Something silly. I don't know. Cause I guess it couldn't have been Abby, because that would sound stupid. It had to be Barbenheimer. Barbenheimer. That's what it was.
Barbenheimer.
Barbenheimer. Yeah, that's still stupid.
I know I should say Barbie, but I'm going to go with Avengers Endgame.
Final answer?
Final answer, Endgame.
Well, you're wrong. It's Deadpool and Wolverine. $211 million. I was shocked too. That's why I had to Google it again. I was like, is this answer right? Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. All right.
Lion King is at number 2. It wasn't one of the answers, the choices, but it's Lion King is number 2, $191 million.
All right.
So, all right. The Chicago landmarks. Which Chicago landmark was originally built as a water pumping station and survived the Great Chicago Fire? Is it the Rookery? Is it the Water Tower, the Carbide and Carbon Building, or the Harold Washington Library?
Definitely not the Harold Washington Library.
Definitely, that just makes no. I mean, it makes no sense. Jeez.
And I know it wasn't the Rookery. I've been to the Rookery, not the Rookery.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the Water Tower.
Final answer.
The Water Tower. Yes, final answer.
I mean, it's correct. I hope the Water Tower would be a water pumping station. You know what I'm saying? If it was something else, we got real problems. They got naming problems here in Chicago. So you are correct. That's one for you, sir.
All right.
All right. Last one. It's a music question.
All right.
Kendrick Lamar recently broke a Billboard record with his song Luther featuring SZA. What record did the song set on the hot R&B/hip hop songs chart? Was it most total entries on the chart by a single artist? B, a first song to debut at number 1 and stay there for 10 weeks. C, longest running number 1 hit in R&B and hip hop songs chart history. Or D, most simultaneous top 10 songs by one artist. This is tough.
Ooh.
Read the choices again.
Give me the choices again.
Okay, so again, it broke a record. Which record did it break? Most total entries on the chart by a single artist. First song to debut at number 1 and stay there for 10 weeks. Longest running number 1 hit in R&B and hip hop songs chart history. Or most simultaneous top 10 songs by one artist.
Okay. There's no way he had that many number 1 hits in a row.
Yeah.
Number one song for simultaneous weeks. I want to say that was like TLC Waterfalls, right? Or
I think so. But go ahead. I don't want to say nothing.
I'm just talking through it.
Yeah.
What were the first two?
Most total entries on the chart by a single artist. First song to debut at number 1 and stay there for 10 weeks.
I'm gonna go with B.
Final answer?
Final answer, yeah.
Yeah, you're wrong. It's C. Became the longest running number 1 in hip hop, R&B, and hip hop songs history.
Well, wait, didn't Mike? Wait.
So you're thinking about it. So I think
I'm thinking
of the charts. See, the chart's different. If you're thinking of Michael Jackson, I think it was just like that.
It was
one
just
chart,
the R&B
just
chart.
this R&B / hip hop chart. So that's what makes it different. Because the answer is always Michael Jackson. If you do it any other way,
well, I remember. I swear.
Mm.
What was the name of that group?
Oh man, it's not the dudes who sang. Oh God, I can see them dudes.
What was the name? What was the name of that song? That group?
It's the same dude saying, "And if I ever fall."
No, that's
same dude.
Shy. That's
All right,
Shy.
wait, that's not the same guys.
No,
Is that the same guys?
All for one. Oh, I swear.
Jeez Louise.
I think they were number one single for a long time. But that may have, I don't know, that may not have been R&B.
That's what. But I mean, pop. Yeah. But see, sidebar, would you rather be a one-hit wonder or have like 7 gold albums? Like you got a song, like you still get paid from that song. Like you a Who Let the Dogs Out? Would you want that, or you just want people know your music, you can sell the show?
Because you know what, man, the problem with one-hit wonders is you become a joke.
Yeah, people start making fun of your song.
Yeah.
But now in today's world, though, if you stick around long enough, you get on a nice commercial and the joke is on them. You know what I'm saying? Like you come back around.
Nah, give me the I want the gold albums. Yeah.
I'm with you. I rather make more music than just kind of be living off one song. And I wonder how that is. So I will say, like, my dad, well, I've talked about this before. My dad is a great singer, still is a great singer. But in his heyday, he has a song, When the Gates Swing Open. It's a gospel song that he was singing, the chorus to sing all the time. And now when people will come to visit our church or we'll go somewhere else to sing out, I'm a drummer, I would play for the male chorus. He would have us rehearsing all kind of songs. But when they get there, they go, sing When the Gates Swing Open. And he'll be like,
we want the
hit. right. So he'll go, okay. And then, for the 100th time, he's like, but we're working on new stuff. No. Sing When the Gates Swing Open. So, he gets sick of it.
That makes sense. I hate, you know what I hate? Yeah. When artists come to a show, and they've got their hits, but then they want to do their new stuff. And it's like, no, we are here.
I paid for hits. Yeah. I know you tired of it, but it's the first time me hearing you sing this, brother.
We want to hear the hits.
But I guess, wouldn't that be the easiest thing in the world? It's like, but I guess over and over again. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like some people, they cool with it. They happy to be out there.
I don't care that you're an artist. I want the hits.
Now, I will say, and listen, okay, because don't tag Mint Condition this, because this is going to be against Mint Condition. I love Mint Condition. Y'all have no idea how much I love Mint Condition. But I don't want to go to the Mint Condition show, because guess what? They sing Pretty Brown Eyes, the song 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Because they're all musicians. So they got like different interpretations of it. They speed up, slow it down, and then once they finally get to the version I know in the last 5 minutes. You're like, oh God, we done been through a salsa record. It didn't change up and down. Like, is this the same song I know? Oh,
did I ever tell you that I saw Stokely?
Where?
So a friend of my wife's had a birthday party.
What? Like you saw what?
And they had Stokely was the music act
at a birthday party.
At a birthday party.
Was this in Bahrain? Was it in Thailand or something?
It was in the Vineyard.
Is it Memphis? Okay, that tracks. Okay, that tracks.
And it was a surprise.
Yeah, I'm sure you were shocked.
And I was like, whoa.
They're like, Ed, you're so happy. I was like,
I I am so glad I came to this because I love mint condition.
Listen, bro. Now, I mean, of course, I'm exaggerating, but I mean, it is true. They sing pretty right now. Every song they sing, it's like they give the extended version of it. But go ahead.
And he ended the night with Pretty Brown Eyes, and the band was outstanding.
Yeah.
And it was that was one
Well,
of the
maybe because I'm
great
telling you,
highlights.
I saw Mint Condition and they did this long version of Pretty Brown. I was like, what? What? Is the song? Is this the same song? And then he finally got to it, like, geez, I forgot what you was playing, bro. But yeah.
But my issue though, and this goes back to some my favorite mint condition song
Yeah.
is one that they don't they don't I don't think they would play. Well, they
What is
play
it?
it,
What is
but
it?
it's not a fan favorite. Spend the Night.
That is a jam. But see,
Yeah.
now here's the money question. Since we sidebar, Mick, you send me swinging or breaking my heart. For me, is you send me swinging. Breaking my heart is like the first. It's like that's the one. That's the one you know for. But to me, they
Yeah.
jam is you send me
It's You
swinging.
Send Me Swinging. Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
hey,
that's
Sarah,
fine.
make a
I
put a
agree.
poll. Put a
I agree
poll
with
on
that.
IG. Mid condition. You send me swinging or Pretty Bright Eyes.
I agree with that.
It's you send me swinging. That's a jam for
I
real.
another sidebar story about that
Yeah.
song. I went to Hampton University, HBCU.
Shout out.
The band used to.
You never told me. Go ahead.
The band used to play that
Oh.
during football games, right?
Ooh.
And so they had started playing it during so when we were kicking off.
Yeah. For real?
And yeah, so before the whistle would blow, the kickoff team would be on the field, and they would start swinging to the beat.
Oh wow, that's dope.
And
That,
so, hey, kickoff, you send me swinging, we play
yeah.
blah 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 blah. All right, we got to halftime, and coach went through his halftime speech, and he said, and knock that damn dancing off.
We here to play a game, fellas. He went to the band director, like, hey man, kill that.
Oh man, that was funny.
I will say, again, I love Williams College. I love having to go there. I love being a Purple Cow. I love being an ETH. But one thing that I won't say regret, but something I wish I could have experienced is like the band, like you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? I think that was just been an awesome thing just to like experience just, you know what I'm saying? Like going to the game, hearing the band. Because sometimes I see these clips online of like these different bands, and it's like I get chills watching a clip that's years old.
Yeah.
Imagine being in the stands. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yikes. You can't forget that. Shout out to my cuz Daryl, man. He's playing the Tennessee State band. Played trumpet.
Really?
Yeah. That's my brother. He's playing the band
Okay.
too. They both play trumpet in the band. So yeah.
Okay. Good
No,
stuff.
not trumpet. He'll be mad. Trombone. Sorry, because he'll call me. Like, wrong instrument, dog. So
that's all right. That's all
yeah,
right.
man. Yeah, that's the one thing I do because the Williams band, it was like, you
You know what's crazy now though? A lot of the larger PWIs
yeah,
are starting to play stuff that the HBCUs are known for.
Can't have nothing, bro. Can't have nothing. Can't have nothing, man. Yeah, they be trying to get the swag on, but
I play college football on PlayStation.
Yeah,
and I start hearing the songs that we used to play, at half. I'm like, come on now. Y'all can't play talking out the side of your neck. You can't do that.
You know what they're talking about. What now I will say, it's just kind of how I go because black folks, we make the stuff cool. When they was swag surfing and acting like this was the first time people were swag surfing. That's what made me mad. It was like, yeah, we started to trend like, hold, we were doing this a long time ago. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I ain't been to a club. I don't know how long. Like, this is brand new to y'all. Stop this. Y'all new to this. We true to this, man. So as it is summertime, the NBA is done. So, you can get back to your families. No more. I'm not watching Sports Center until probably when the football, because I ain't watching baseball. So I'm free for a month from TV, man. But I think, the summertime, especially in Chicago, because the weather is these thunderstorms and tornadoes all we got. This is not pretty. Y'all pray for me because I don't want no storm duty. If you know, you know. But it's like hopefully we can get to the summer. I missed the droughts. It was like no rain for a bunch of days, just because these storms are nuts, right? But I want to say, but we appreciate that, summertime shot is a real thing just because it turns into a completely different city, just different festivals, different things to do. So I got a top 10 things to do super duper way for the summer. All right, you ready?
Let's do it.
So number one, drive late at night with the windows cracked, listening to R&B playlists. I gotta tell you, nothing is better than you got the car, got the right R&B mix rolling, and you hitting down Lakeshore Drive. Maybe You Send Me Swinging come on. It just everybody in Chicago's probably done it at some point, and it ain't nothing like it, dog.
On
Just
Lakeshore
nice.
Drive.
Yeah, yeah, you gotta do it on Lakeshore Drive.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
I want to do it on King Drive. It just stop and start.
Depends on where you are.
No, because it's more just about you want to continuous driving. That's more what I mean.
I
You
was
know what I'm
gonna say
saying? But
you can do it from 26th Street to like 51st.
that's true. Because if you catch them lights,
Yeah,
might be
you
rolling
can
pretty
go.
well. You can do it. Okay, that's
And
fair.
after that, yeah, you
Yo, brother, you might want to throw on that
yeah.
something else. The
Yeah.
Young Jeezy and your boy Kills. All right. Number two, hit a neighborhood festival, man. You know what I'm saying? I think
Absolutely.
that's always a good thing to do. You got any festivals on your mind this year?
I'm mad. You used to do Taste of Randolph,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Taste of Randolph Street.
I know what
That
you're
was
talking about.
last weekend, and it rained the day I was planning to go, so it got washed out. But that's always a good one. I miss. You know what I miss? High
Who's
Park
that?
Brew Fest.
Yeah, but they got too big.
Yeah,
They just should have kept it to the
this.
Brewfest. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah.
I
We've
miss
talked we've
that.
talked about this before. Yeah.
Silver Room Fest.
Yeah.
Miss that. Though I guess
Yeah.
it's coming back.
It's
It's
coming back. I think it's gonna be like the smaller version again because they
yeah,
tried to,
yeah.
yeah. So and of course the house, well, that's coming up in a couple of weeks. The
That's
House
called yeah.
Music Fest.
That's
Yeah.
yeah. I think July
Next
11th.
weekend,
I
right?
think
Next
July
Saturday,
11th.
right?
I think
Okay,
not
so
next
2 weeks
Saturday.
from now.
Saturday after that. Yeah,
Gotcha,
yeah.
gotcha. I always thought it was it's right. It's the weekend after the fourth, right?
Right, right.
So no, it's actually July 18th. It's my birthday. Somebody told me about it.
Oh, it's the
It's gonna be on the 8th.
18th
No,
now.
I
Okay,
think it's the 18th. Yeah, I think it's the 18th.
okay.
So number three, take an early morning walk along the lakefront. So I will say, I've done this with Brooklyn. Like when she's out of school and the boys are still in camp and we just out for the day. Brooklyn has very specific things she likes to do, right? One is eat chicken, put on her bonnet, go to a hospital. She'll say doctor. We just walked around, shout out to UFC. We just walk around hospital, sit in waiting rooms, and she'd be calm in the mug. But she really enjoys walking along the lakefront. Like that's one thing she won't fight me on. One time we went to the lakefront, shout out to 63rd Street Beach. We sat down, and yeah, you've heard me talk about Brooklyn and everything. So she sat down and was chilling to the point we were chilling so much, I realized my eyes were closed, Ed, and I said, "Oh boy, Brooklyn's in the river." But when I looked up, she was
He's
just
right
sitting.
there.
She was sitting right next to me, chilling.
Yeah.
She didn't ask for a phone. She just was like, "Cool." So I could test, let y'all know for sure. Walk on the lakefront early, like an early one, when people's out there just walking and riding and biking. Nothing like it, man. Pull up to a friend's backyard, right? Just hang out in the backyard. Shout out to the broski. He got the gazebo. Y'all know that's a gazebo. He got it fixed up back there in
Wait,
his
pronounce that again.
got the gazebo.
The
That's what we call it.
gazebo.
The
Okay.
gazebo. Yeah, it's French.
Okay.
So but we be back to he got hooked up. I gave it to the broski. It's hooked up, man. But like I think it's just always cool when, you know, the older you get and the less you go to places where it's a lot of people, but you don't mind going to somebody's house and hanging there, especially if they're a good host, hanging there for a little bit. That's not a bad thing to do in the summertime. Catch a random weekday baseball game. This is actually clutch because I mean, if you're watching the Sox too, and they ain't really, winning like that. So it's like, you
Whoa,
can
whoa,
get
whoa,
in
whoa,
there.
whoa, whoa, whoa. The White Sox are in first place right now, buddy.
They are, brother.
Yeah.
I don't watch
What are you
baseball.
talking about?
Hey, man.
South Side.
Hey, listen,
Stand up.
that gonna last long, brother.
No, they all right.
Hey, listen, I need them tickets to stay cheap and for me to lose some more because
I
that part they brought my church. That parking is easy, man.
I
You know
think
what I'm saying?
this is going to be a playoff year for those Chicago White Sox this
Ah,
year.
man, that means parking gonna be bad around church through October.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I go to 7:30 service. I got to worry about parking. Uh, do a grown folks picnic. I like this idea. Charcuterie board, a Bluetooth speaker, and a blanket that didn't come from the trunk. Like have a nice picnic outside. I think that's something definitely people should do this summer. Take a spontaneous day trip, Milwaukee, Starved Rock, or wherever the tank of gas takes you. Shout out to my man Tarek. He's one of our dads and don'ts. He was telling me like he and his wife took their daughter to Milwaukee on the train because we were
Okay.
talking about taking our kids on a trip, and I was like saying like I think for Brooklyn, she does well with a car ride because she can just kind of look out the window. You know, she can her mind's processing. We are traveling to a new place, and when she gets there, it's like okay. I saw how we got here, right? But he was like, the train does the same thing, all the moving and the shaking and the noise that kind of hit meets their sensory needs. So with a day trip, you can't beat it, man, to Milwaukee. And it's really nowhere to get to Milwaukee, man. You could do that in a day. Like have
We've
a full
been
day trip, but yeah.
we've actually been meaning to do that.
Yeah.
They got a supposedly have a nice art museum there.
Hmm.
Take a tour of the breweries,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's stuff to do there. So yeah,
Yeah,
I'm for that.
we took a family trip. Again, we take a lot of Midwest trips because my mom doesn't want us to have kids. Like, well, shout out to my niece and me. We got more than one kid, so like it'll be expensive for plane tickets. So my mom's things is it has to be a drive away. And we went to Milwaukee and we had a blast as a family. Like, I mean, we were just walking around Milwaukee to your point. It was a certain spot that you can kind of catch up with everything. And so we stayed at I shot to the Potawatomi, stayed there. And that was a good time. The kids enjoyed it. You know what I mean? Had a real nice time.
Uh,
Number 8, support. Go get some ice cream, right? Like go to an ice cream shop. When last time you went to an ice cream spot is?
it's been a minute.
It's been a minute. I'm
It's been
telling
a
you,
minute.
this is where having kids is like a cool because you can be like, y'all want some ice cream? They always say yeah. So you know what I mean? You just pop up in there. Shout out to Rainbow on 93rd, 91st in Western. Shout out to Ohana. That's a black owned spot on 103rd and Wood. You know what I mean? Can't beat them. It's just a nice spot, nice little treat for the week, man. Get some dessert, get some ice cream.
What's the spot? 47th in Michigan. Sean Michelle's.
Think so.
Yeah, yeah, real good
That's
ice
it.
cream. I think
Real?
that's the last time we went to get ice cream. Yeah, yeah. Now I think
Okay.
about it. Yep.
47th in Michigan. I'm not sure. Wait, I
Yeah,
can't even place
yeah.
that. 47th in Michigan?
Michigan. Yeah,
I can't
yeah.
even
Right
place.
on the corner.
I know what you're talking
Right on
about.
the
Yes,
corner.
I got you.
Yeah,
I got you. I
yeah.
got you. Number 9, watch a movie outdoors. So like Millennium Park, they got that rooftop cinema. They got that in the well, not necessarily Westwood, Fulton Market. They got that over there. I don't know if you've seen that. Like they had like Love Jones playing and whatnot. They got like so they show
Really?
movies, Millennium Park. I think that's cool to like take advantage of the weather and being outside, man. So rooftop or watching a movie outdoors, I think is pretty cool. Shout out to PT. He's the king of like throwing a projector on in his backyard and putting it on his garage and playing it with kids. He'd ask me, he was like, hey, you bringing the kids out? I was like, yeah, I'll bring them out. But we'll see how long it lasts. Last one. Have a phone off sunset moment. Again, we talked about going to the lakefront in the daytime. I don't know about you as you've ever seen a sunset at the lakefront. And plus now the sunset's so it's like so late, like 8 o'clock at night. So it could be you got to plan accordingly. But I think again, just seeing the city transform and just like having the phone off in general, because we're so attached to it, so addicted to it. I feel like the few times that when we're potting, I don't look at my phone because we trying to pot. But it's like I think about there are very few times I'm really on my phone. Or like not like for example, even in my car, I may not be on it, but I might be talking on it, right? Or I
Hmm.
might be listening to music on it. Like purely like the phone is off and just in a way. And I think you need it until you get it and you feel how relaxed you are. And I think just kind of seeing the sunset, seeing nature will make you enjoy the summer. So get outside this summer. Make sure you are enjoying the city. If you're in Chicago, if you're in New York, enjoy all your Knicks fans, all the orange and blue that's all over the place. If you're in Nigeria, shout out to Nigeria or the UK. Enjoy your summer and make sure you get out. You probably can't go on the lakefront in the UK, but y'all, do what's accordingly. There you go. Uh, hard turn. Last thing is, I just want to mention this before we get out of here because we know the 250th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence is next week, and that's been a hot button because remember you went to the UFC fight at DC.
I was there, man. I
Yeah,
was
yeah,
with
and you
all
like, go
all the
America,
all the MAGA
yeah,
people.
yeah, man, you there. And so, but and here's the thing, man. Now that when we talk about the 4th of July. I've said it before on the pod that's my favorite holiday because when I was younger, my dad would just get all the fireworks and he'd just be real chill and he'd go, "Hey, son, let's come outside." Like I just, my pops wouldn't tell me when. I just had to be ready come on, son, go outside. And he light the block up. Bah. And it
Yeah.
just was like, that is just pretty cool. That's why it's my favorite holiday. It's 2 weeks from my birthday. So it's like, that's just what I think of it. But the order I get, you think about America, and as we've said, we're proud American. I'm a proud American. I am. Do not get it twisted. If I travel out of town, I'm trying to get back to the States, right? But you learn the history of the country, and you got to be real about it, right? And there's a way this country can be better, and so that's all we wanted from B is to whatever the ideals it was built on, right? All these freedoms, the declaring the independence of all these men and women can be free. Well, at that point, it was just men can be free, right? It should apply to all. And so that's the push and pull we had with June. We talked about it. Juneteenth and 4th of July to me are connected, right?
Mm-hmm.
Juneteenth is the completion of the 4th of July. Um, but the New York Times is doing this story and this kind of feature about seven unheard stories about the American Revolution. Because again, we talked about it before. What we're celebrating on July 4th, 1776, it's not necessarily like the birth of America or the country. People talk about it that way, but it's really the document that was written to the British saying, "Hey, enough of this. I guess we got to fight." You know what I'm saying? That's what this is signing, like our declaring our independence, and so we had to fight together. But that's what this was. This was the start of that happening, and so they talked about though. They made an interesting comment. In the last 50 years, we've learned way more about the American Revolution than we've known before. The same central figures, George Washington, Paul Revere, Benjamin Franklin, all these people, that doesn't change, but they have more stories. And I encourage you, if you have a subscription or can use somebody's subscription to the New York Times, check it out. Because a story caught my eye about a woman, Elizabeth Freeman. So she was an enslaved woman in Massachusetts who changed American history long before the Civil War. After hearing the state's new constitution, because they were working on the Declaration of Independence, I think it was called the Sheffield Acts, and her slave owner was one of the people helping to write this thing. So she overheard a lot of these ideals, and that document led to the Declaration of Independence. After hearing the state's new constitution declare that all people are born free and equal, she decided to test whether those words actually meant something. She found a lawyer, sued for her freedom in 17, and actually the lawyer was her slave owner's friend. He was about that freedom. He was like, "Hey, yeah, I represent you. Say what? Say word." And won, becoming one of the first Black Americans to successfully use the courts to end her enslavement. The New York Times story highlights how her case helped set a legal precedent that contributed to the abolition of slavery in Massachusetts. It also talks about how her legacy is being revisited today, not just as a footnote, but as a foundational figure in the fight for freedom, agency, and self-determination. I thought that was dope because it's like you think about, I'm reading it, cavalierly, right? It's happened, but they had an illustration in the story. Like, I don't know if you've seen these New York Times things. It's pretty cool. They had like this like vivid, lifelike looking cartoon. And they showed her going to the lawyer's office, and it's like she paused because it's like, once I asked for this, because she could have asked the lawyer, he could have been like, "Nah, I'm telling my man, you dead." You know what I'm saying? Or you will ship you to the South. You know what I'm saying? You trying to get free? So all these things had to go right. She had to believe in a lot of things. And so talking about even in the churches, people were just saying, "Yo, they talking about freedom. We gonna be free too." And so it's a story about courage, reminder that Black women have always been at the center of liberation. That's very true. And the biggest thing, a conversation of how history gets remembered and who gets left out. Have you ever heard Elizabeth Freeman? I've never heard.
No.
Never at all, right? And it also, again, it's that thing of just, we talk about, oh, it was over. No, it's like all these steps had to be done for people to get free, or buying their freedom. It's just, in the Emancipation Proclamation, it's like when you sue somebody, the judge can award you so many amount of money, but you still got to collect. These people still got to pay, right? And so, like, just because that thing was signed, and it meant, yes, legally, yes, but people still didn't want to give it up, or didn't want to get it land. There was a lot of backroom deals. But again, as we talk about the history of America, and as you see all these parties and whatnot, it's usually people, they wouldn't show a person like Elizabeth Freeman, right? They're not going to talk about how her plight helped contributed to what we know as America is now, right? Rights that we have and adhere to. The boys and I were talking about rights and what that means, right? And it's like, when you're born, you are giving certain rights. Now, people don't always adhere to these rights, but you should know what these rights, because we were talking about the Miranda rights, even when you're getting arrested, you still have rights. You still have the right to, because they couldn't understand, like, wait a minute, the right to remain silent. What does that mean? I was like, yeah, you still have rights, even when you're getting arrested. That's the kind of country America is supposed to be, right? Even incarcerated, even in the sound of trouble, there are rights that you have.
You do not have to incriminate yourself.
Don't have to. Shut it up. Yes. For real. So that's our show for today. Did I miss anything?
No, I think you covered it all.
Thank you, sir. But thank you for checking us out. And again, tell your pops, I know your real last name, man. And I appreciate your real last name. Love you, Dad, man. That's my guy. That's my guy for real. But thank you for checking out the Supa Dupa Pod. We do not take your listens lightly. Make sure you follow us on all socials. SUPADUPAPOD online at HP53productions.com. And on YouTube at HP53 Productions. Shout out to the White Sox. Clearly, I don't watch baseball. I thought they was losing still. Yeah, so, hey, man, guess what?
They just took 2 out of 3 from Cleveland, man.
Guess what, Ed? I don't care. And
they took 2 out of 3 against the Dodgers last week and the Yankees.
That's fantastic. Guess what? I don't know. Listen, I go to 7:30 service, bro. Hey, man, I do.
South side, baby.
I watch the NBA. I'm okay. Hey, listen, I'm with my White Sox hat. Listen, I'll be back on it. Y'all see me in July. Y'all see me. It's 162 games, man.
Yeah, there's still a long way to go.
Yeah, I'll catch up. I'll catch up. Okay, we'll do this pod July 25th. We'll see how that goes. Thank you for checking out the pod. Make sure you take care of yourselves and each other. Hey, mama, this is the Supa Dupa Podcast.